Let's take a look at how the players got here. It was from asymmetrical English. My favorite, I made a living, if you will, after playing for a2, a3, rook b1, and I sought expansion on the queen side. Knight f3 was Levon's choice. e7, e6, h4, h6, castles, knight e7, b3, d5, e3. It feels like black is just fine here. I mean, with the bishop not on b2, you know, I'm thinking...
You mean just castle for black?
Castles is fine, but I would find myself drawn to this idea. You're going to take on d4, I imagine, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Knight takes d4. And again, if your bishop was on b2 already, you know, if you take on d4.
I'm thinking bishop a3.
Bishop a3.
Just trying to target that pawn on c5 and inviting you to play b6.
No, I'm not touching the b6 pawn. Queen a5. I'm assuming knight a4 is your follow-up, yes? Let's just have a quick look, because I'm a little bit... It looks a little strange that you would play bishop a3 and knight a4. You might find yourself...
I just want to capture that pawn, and I see you don't have that b6 move.
You can take here?
Well, no.
Oh,
here
sorry.
I want to capture on d4.
Knight takes, bishop takes.
And I want to capture on b7.
You're a pawn grubber.
Because I don't mind capturing the rook on a1. I think that my bishop is going to be on that island very happy.
Right. I feel that, in fact, it would be a strategic error to capture this one. He, by the way, Leinier did go for d4. So, I mean, it's a very ambitious, from black's perspective, black is not, when you play the move d5, d4, you're not playing for equality. It's like you're playing for an advantage, right?
Because you get more space.
So this is what I would call a very ambitious move. And you're right. I think bishop a3 and knight a4 may be the most challenging way, because if you just let black castle and play knight f5 or castle and knight c6, I do like black's position. So
you're talking about it. Like, if I see there is a position where I am castled, my opponent is not, I want to try to create direct threats.
Exactly.
Because you need to waste some time by hiding your king.
Exactly. So again, the most direct threat, bishop a3, give me the pawn. As you were saying, b6 has an unfortunate consequence. I just exposed the rook to a discovered attack, a vicious discovered attack.
By the way, Levon made that move. Bishop a3.
Bishop a3.
he's calculating. He's
A7.
calculating a7. a7 has to be what he's
Oh,
doing.
because we can do a7,
Yeah.
rook a2,
Bishop a6.
bishop a6.
Yes. I think this is what he's calculating.
Bishop A6.
Bishop a6. Now you
Bishop
have to
A6.
capture the bishop on a7 and rook c7 check.
Are you so happy? I'm sure you're winning. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure
Rook
you're
takes
winning.
a7.
H5.
Well,
But I have rook a8.
Rook A8 and Bishop E7. Sorry.
Yeah, rook
sorry.
a8, bishop e7.
Sorry, I was like one of those, you're in this awkward pen. You know, you got to go king to B1 and break
Yeah.
the pin, and maybe you lose your king side while you're doing all of this. Leinier is looking.
He knows. Leinier definitely knows.
but still, probably instead of going to this variation, just take the pawn on f5.
I would. Yeah.
Even though a7 takes the bishop,
But this
you don't
pawn,
have to worry about obviously the bishops anymore. It's.
but I feel like a7 is never gonna go away, right? Because
Right.
bishop
I
takes-
always have those types of
Bishop
tactics.
takes on f5 and the f pawn is suddenly running.
I've had a lot of conversations with.
Okay, a7.
I was going to say, I had a lot of conversations with Levon where he goes, yes, sir, I'm a simple man. I took the pawn. A7.
He wants the bishop. He really wants the bishop, and he wants it now.
And he's about to get it because this is a threat. You take, check. King goes to G6, we take the bishop. And as you were saying, rook to A8 and bishop B7 breaks the pin.
I think Leinier is going to resign.
Yep.
Very soon.
It's also a very good game for Levon.
Indeed, that piece sacrifice. And also, somehow, the opening a little bit sketchy, but
Yep, and a handshake.
he found some good stuff, some good moves. Congratulations to Levon, as that
Finishes the round.
finishes the round.
Yes, and right now we're going to wait for Chief Arbiter